I declare open this congregation of the University of Sussex. Mr. Mayor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome you all formally to this graduation ceremony. A special welcome to our honoured guests, distinguished faculty, and members of the university's professional services. But above all, I welcome you, our graduands, and your families and friends. And a very warm welcome to all of those who couldn't make it today, but are watching the ceremony on live video stream. It's true. You see, I can wave to them. This summer, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of graduation at Sussex. And this picture shows the 38 graduates of 1964. And in the front row, you'll see two slightly older figures. One's the Vice-Chancellor, John Fulton, and to his left is Lord Briggs, Asa Briggs, the second Vice-Chancellor to be. And you are unbelievably lucky today because I've done something very, very special. I've managed to get back 8 people. Oh, they've taken the photograph away. Could we have the photograph back? We've got 8 people who are in that photograph. Can you believe it? And I'm going to ask them to stand up. Christopher Bristow, Roger Daw, Anne Baker, David Holman, Carol Redwood, Nicholas Mason, Rachel Semlin, and Naomi Stadlen. And I just hope you guys and girls look as good as they do 50 years on. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you for sharing this ceremony with us. And I want to, please sit, and I just want to mention one other fact. Amongst these 8 1964 graduates is the first graduate, the first student who ever graduated from this university. And that's Anne Baker, now Anne Donnelly. Anne Baker, you better stand up again and show them who you are. Now, as many of you know, the Chancellor is sadly unable to preside over the ceremonies this summer, but he sent you all a short video message.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to your graduation ceremony. I am desperately sorry and desperately sad not to be there in person, but I have been required to assist in saving the planet Earth from evil aliens. They decided to do an invasion in graduation week, which is just incredibly insensitive of evil aliens, but that's what you get with them. Graduation is the highlight of the year for the university. It is for me, but it's your day, the graduands and your families and friends that are here and maybe supporting you from home as well. It's a chance to reflect on the incredible journey that you've been on that has brought you to this momentous day, but it's also mainly a celebration of your efforts and your achievements, both singularly and collectively, as individuals, as graduands, and as families. Now, I hope that you will remain connected to the university in years to come via the Alumni Association. And it's 140,000 strong, and there are fewer, better resources than yourselves to future generations of students coming to Sussex. I usually kind of impart some words of wisdom to you on these occasions, and I will try to do so remotely. This is a quote that has been attributed to various people from Buddhist scriptures, Lao Tse and Margaret Thatcher, Ralph Waldo Emerson, but it goes something like this. Mind your thoughts, because they become words. Mind your words, because they become actions. Mind your actions, because they become character. mind your character, because that becomes your destiny. It all starts with a thought. Now, I personally believe that what defines us is always what we do next, not just what happened to us, but our next decision, our next choice reflects who we are. So I hope that your next choice always reflects your humanity and your dignity. And the surest way of holding that firm is to make sure that you express humanity and dignity to others. The last bit of advice I can give you is wear sunscreen. I mean, sun's really strong, and even skin like mine tan, so wear sunscreen. I wish you remotely love, best wishes, and many congratulations. One of the things that I will miss most about not being there is the amount of kind of love, hugs, and kisses that I get. So let me say to you that I owe you a kiss or a hug or a handshake, if you want it, at any point in the future when we meet. My transport has just arrived, so I have to go. But yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Doctor. Have a wonderful day.
Although we're not allowed to discuss it, I think you might just begin to imagine what the Chancellor might be doing this week. As he said, graduation is one of the highlights of the academic year, and it's a time when we on stage and family and friends in the auditorium can truly indulge in your success. This is a day of celebration, one where you mark a significant achievement in your life, and it's a great honour and privilege to be able to share in your happiness today. The University of Sussex is a unique institution. Its campus is surrounded by the beautiful South Downs National Park, and yet it is just a few minutes from one of the loveliest, coolest of Britain's cities, Brighton and Hove. Sussex, you may know or not know, is the only university in the south of England that gets in the top 10 for its nightlife. There, mums and dads, the secret is out. But the thing that really makes Sussex special is you. The results of this graduating class are amongst the best we have ever achieved, with over 75% of our graduands receiving a first or a 2-1. These results are excellent. And a real tribute to all your hard efforts, all the hard work and efforts. Many of you will continue on in higher education, some at Sussex and some at other universities. Others will enter the world of work and embark on what we hope will be a happy and successful career. For last year's graduating class, the destination survey results showed that 96% were either in work or continuing in education. And last week we had formal confirmation that Sussex was placed 4th in the UK in the Employability League table. This is a fantastic achievement, and we hope and expect that results for you, this year's graduates, will be at least as good. For most of you, perhaps even all of you, getting here today will have been, at least in part, a tough journey. Essay deadlines to meet, experiments to conduct, dissertations to write, final year projects to complete, exams to pass, theses to defend, long late-night discussions on the meaning of life, and the occasional late night out in town. Many of you will have faced personal challenges, and families and partners will have made significant sacrifices to support you. We warmly thank all those who have helped you achieve today's success. Graduands and lecturers, a round of applause for families and friends. Many of you here today will have come to Sussex from overseas, and I want to say a few words especially to you. Our university would be a very different place without you, and we thank you for your contribution for making the University of Sussex such a diverse and vibrant place to be, a place where students and staff from across the world work and play together and learn to live together. Now, although graduation has its formal aspects, you may have noticed that we have made a bit of an effort and dressed up for the occasion. It's also a time to relax, have fun, and do all you possibly can, mums and dads and families, to embarrass your loved ones as they walk, run, dance, trip across the stage. And remember, graduands, in the words of the Chancellor, as yet you do not have your degree. Whether it is confirmed at the end of the ceremony will depend entirely on how much love you show your head of school when you come up on stage. So once again, very many congratulations on your outstanding achievements, and I really hope you enjoy the ceremony and the rest of the day. Thank you very much. I call upon the Deputy Head of the School of English, Professor Peter Boxall. Oh, he's hiding at the back.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you graduands from the School of English for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Drama Studies and English, Catherine Byrne. Lucinda Cashin. Philip Cooper. Francesca Croft. Anghara George Carey. Victoria Goulder. Bhavani Goyati. Eleanor Mackenzie. Helen Nicholson. Corinne O'Sullivan. Also awarded the prize for the highest ranking drama student, Mary Parnwell. Louisa Ransom. John Stannard. Hannah Todd. For Drama Studies and Film Studies, Louise Adams. Jaya Aylward. Cara Dawson. Sophia Nabulsi. Eloise O'Keefe. Carla Rodriguez. Ryan Smith. Emma Wells. Jasmine Whiting. For Drama Studies and Spanish, Monica Orrock. Ileana Policarpou. Sarah Snook. For English, Emily Besant. Natalie Blow. Ava Boehm. Also jointly awarded the prize for the best contribution to the student experience, Thomas Bryers. Charlotte Bridge. Jake Bridgman. Elena Briggs. Pashka Bunyak. Madeline Carver. James Clow. Ailish Coughlin. Grace Cowtan. Elizabeth Craigie. Eliza Crease. Holly Davis Bollard. Adam Durack. Chloe Edmead. Stephanie Edwards. Daisy Ellis. Kate Eringer. Sarah Firmston Williams. Alicia Ford. Zita Funnell. Georgia Gaskell. Eliza Gertie. Falcone Geddes de Filichaya. Rowan Gleedle. Janan Golly. Lara Good. Maud Goodhart. Duncan Grindle. Heather Gwither. Anthony Heisted. Holly Hallett. Catherine Hancock. Felicity Harris. Caroline Hellier. William Herbert. Emma Hitchens. Tyshare Holden. Rachel Horner. Georgia Illingworth. Oliver Impey. Florence Eisen-Taylor. Jessica Jackson. Charlie Jones. Angela Kalu. William Kilner. Taylor Kirk. Lily Kroll. Sandra Lachevich. Danielle Lawrence. Well done. Sophie Lawrence. Hannah Linnane. Bethany Lincoln. Tabitha Longley Coomer. Mela Sasso. Anna Lovelock Lilly. George McNess. Maximilian Maharaji. Natasha Mann. Jessica McLean. Nicole McMurtry. Tanisha McSweeney. Rebecca Miller. Catriona Moore. Millie Morgan. Emily Murdoch. Alexander Nash. Amy Newson. Perry Newton. Sophie Nichols. Dominic Oliver. Anthony O'Shea. Tegan Palmer. Robert Parks. Nicholas Patel. Michael Patton. Thomas Pinfield Wells. Thomas Powell. Robert Pretorius. Jonathan Rana. Daniel Rankin Corner. Daniel Raphael. Sophie Renouf. Emily Roach Osborne. Amelia Roberts. Jack Rogers. Justin Seeley. Also jointly awarded the prize for the best contribution to the student experience, Azad Sharma. Amelia Sylvester. Lucy Sladen. Emma Smith. Jennifer Smoothie. Peggy Squire. Siobhan Saris. Luke Searle. Jessica Sutcliffe. Emily Sutherland. Sophie Swithenbank. Oscar Taylor. Also jointly awarded the prize for the best contribution to the student experience, Olivia Thomas. Alyssa Truby. Zoe Turner. Roberta Usai. Emma Vidler. Alice Wadsworth. Poppy Warner-Lester. Emily Watkins. Sarah Wilde. Darcy Wilson. Kitty Wordsworth. Enis Ukekalap. For English and Art History, Adriana Bielkova. Francis Boyt. Lottie Brockbank. Fionn Davies. Georgina Mind. Abigail Ryle. Elsa Stevens. For English and English language teaching, Alice Pepper. For English and film studies, Samir Ahmed. Cheyenne Brown. Max Churcher. Rosie Dayton. Also awarded the Mary Dove Prize for the highest ranking English literature student and the highest ranking finalist literature student in the School of English, Jacob Engelberg. Jordan Evagora Campbell. Madeleine Henry. Naomi Horsfall. Sophie Jackson. Fiorella Lacuto. Robert McGregor. Francesca Rampley. Holly Rich. For English and French, April Smith. For English and History, Anna Cantley. Polly Gilbert. Eleanor Ham McConnell. Liam Harrison. Honor Hurrell. Emma Johnson. Tess McNally Watson. Scarlett Mills. Alexander Mussard. For English and Media Studies, Aline Annelane. Marina Hartung. Sophie Lowe. Kumi Milliken. Rebecca Van Slyke. For English Language, Jack Batchelor. Yasmin Codron. Ross Davidson. Natalie Gould. Jessame Hawke. Samuel Hetherington. Rosemary MacLeod. Elizabeth May. Emily Mitchell. Anna Pitts. Francis Pocock. Isabella Silvers. Bianca van den Berkmortel. For English Language and French, Chantal Dufour. For English Language and Literature, Daniel Butler. Patricia Carey. Eleanor Jellyman. Faith Roberts. For English Language Teaching and French, Claire Smith. For English Language Teaching and Languages, French and Spanish, Andina Boyle. Hannah Wall. Hannah Wall. For English Language Teaching in Spanish, Rebecca Allingham. Also awarded the prize for the highest ranking English Language Teaching finalist, Ruth Alvarez Maloney. Jessica Taylor. For English Language with Spanish, Christine Bunyan, who is also awarded the prize for the highest ranking English Language and Linguistics student. For French and Italian, Georgina Buchan. Alice Gregory. Claudia Lewis. Also jointly awarded the prize for the highest ranking Modern Languages finalist, Thais Romagosa Bowles. For French and Spanish, Courtney Amner. Gioni Belzer. Philippa Farnham. Also jointly awarded the prize for the highest ranking Modern Languages finalist, Rachel Ferris. Catherine Gorman. Lucy Jacobson Durham. Zara Joshan. Helen King. Liliana Mendonca. Rivel Nupu. Melody Tayen. Also awarded the prize for the best achievement in a French essay, Esther Turpin. Ben Williams. For Italian and Spanish, Megan Fifield. Nicole Hardiman. For Spanish and Contemporary European Studies, James Harris. Laura Stagg. For Spanish and Cultural Studies, Lara Samuel. For the degree of Master of Arts in Early Modern Literature and Culture, Lana Harper. For English Language Teaching, Lu Zhang. Vice-Chancellor, I will now present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Peter Bailey. Dietmar Geyer. Gran O'Connell. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the list of graduands from the School of English.
I call upon the head of the School of Media, Film and Music, Professor Sue Thornham, to present Olivia Lichtenstein.
Vice-Chancellor, documentary filmmaker and editor, TV drama director, and most recently novelist, Olivia Lichtenstein's career so far has been both impressively varied and hugely successful. She's a BAFTA award winner and the recipient of numerous other honours, from Royal Television Society and British Press Guild Awards to the prestigious Grierson Documentary Award. Olivia began her career with a first-class degree at Sussex in Russian Studies, and following an MA at UCLA on a Fulbright scholarship, she began work in TV as foreign news desk editor for ABC News. She then joined the BBC, becoming producer and director on the award-winning series on life inside the Soviet Union, Comrades. Also for the BBC, Olivia went on to produce and direct documentaries for the series 40 Minutes, and most notably for Inside Story, where as editor she commissioned over 100 documentaries. She was also executive producer of numerous documentary series, Among them, HMS Brilliant, Law Women, The Cruise, Fat Free, Animal Police, Soldiers to Be, Boss Women, Fergal Keane's Forgotten Britain, The Oklahoma Bomber, and many others. Perhaps Olivia's best-known film is her 1994 documentary Silent Twin, Without My Shadow, the story of identical twins and elective mutes, June and Jennifer Gibbons, who committed arson and were sentenced aged just 19 to an indefinite period in Broadmoor. For this, she won a BAFTA award. 4 years later, she produced and directed Tongue-Tied, which charted journalist and broadcaster John Diamond's journey through cancer. This too was nominated for a BAFTA award and won the Grierson Award for Best Documentary. Olivia Lichtenstein's credits really are too numerous to mention, ranging from stints directing The Bill and Holby City to more recent documentaries such as Prince William's Africa, Who Killed Kirsty MacColl, and Twins of the Twin Towers. But I do want to single out here her pioneering work exploring the lives of women in the 20th and 21st centuries. This has included Jobs for the Girls, nominated for the Grierson Award, Her Indoors, part of the award-winning series Out of the Doll's House, Prostitutki, which examined prostitution in the USSR, Why Women Kill, an insight into the lives of American women who've killed their husbands as a result of domestic abuse, and The Mules, which followed the fate of Nigerian women imprisoned in Britain for drug smuggling. More recently, as I said, she's also become a novelist, with, to date, 2 novels, Mrs. Zhivago of Queen's Park and Things Your Mother Never Told You. She's concerned, she said, with the stuff of life in all its pathos, humour, and unpredictability. Most of all, she says, I like to tell a story that holds the reader from the beginning until the end and leaves them feeling nourished. So here are just a few examples of the very varied ways in which she's achieved this.
The Cosmos Hotel has replaced its bribable dawn with police to keep prostitutes and speculators out. They also have an internal security system to pick up those who slip through the net.
У нас нет документов.
Как? Нет военных, пожалуйста, можно часть.
Зачем дежурный часть?
Ну как? Ну как? Какие режимы?
Мы не знаем, что.
Ну что, красавцы. Твои документы.
Улица Пушкинская, дом 9, квартира 67. Кто-то в двери ловит.
Tonight, the police from station number 8 plan to raid the In-Tourist Hotel.
Сверху. Сверху. С группы туристов, вы же знаете, что спрашивать.
As June and Jennifer became locked in their twinship, they progressively withdrew from their family. In the safety of their bedroom, they created a rich make-believe world of dolls. They spoke only to Rosie, their youngest sister, who shared the room.
Big bedroom, very big.
Had a big cupboard in it.
That's where the house was, the doll's house.
Used to play dolls. Dolls in the bedroom. For families. Dolls.
Mother doll, father doll,
Sisters and brothers. I used to like playing dolls. I liked it, yeah. We used to do things on the tape recorder.
do plays.
Dress up in clothes and all that.
The silent girls acted out a life they could only dream of and committed it to tape.
Steps down the steps. I'm seeing that full door. Hi, Neil. So nice to see you. Hi, you. Boy, you look smashing in this clothes. You look lovely in that dress. Pretty. You look lovely.
We went out for the first time last night, which wasn't a tremendous success. I was slightly worried that he would feel the pressure of everyone slightly gawping or being embarrassed, which they are, you know, to a degree.
I'm not yet ready to eat in public, for while our friends probably won't object, our friends' friends will quite possibly be put out, having to sit down to dine with honking Johnny, the dribbling man.
I'm not me, and I object to not being me. And those around us, that suffer.
This is what disease does to us. It wrecks our faces and our voices and any talents we may have lying around, and then it makes us separately depressed, so that we're unable to deal with the wreckage.
While this is the end of her trip to Cozumel, it's not the end of her quest for truth or for justice.
This was the area where we were diving. And just a little bit over there, that was the we came up.
This is where gas came up. Thank you for showing us.
That's the least I can do.
It was a lovely place, but you didn't have to die. So needless.
I knew right away that it wasn't a small plane. I mean, just looking at it, I didn't feel anything. It wasn't like, oh my God, my twins. I mean, I just looked at it and said, that is serious, that is a big plane. And I said, oh my God, all those people are dead.
Greg's identical twin Stephen worked at the same company as Lisa's brother Michael on the 104th floor.
And then I started, I called the cell phone, called the desk back, which is ringing. On the cell phone, it rang, his voice, and I just picked up. Steve, please call me. Please call me, see what's going on. So as each minute, it's 8:51, 8:52, 8:55, 8:57. It's like a drum getting louder. And I started feeling like I was hyperventilating.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Letters, Honoris Causa, Olivia Lichtenstein.
By the authority of Senate and Council of the University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Letters, Honoris Causa. Congratulations. And welcome.
I'm going to have to put my glasses on, I think. Vice-Chancellor, members of faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduands, to whom I offer my heartfelt congratulations. What a great achievement today is for you. Thank you to Professor Sue Thornham for her generous introduction, and to the University of Sussex for conferring this honour on me, an honour of which I feel a little undeserving, since you've all had to put in years of hard work to be here in your gowns today. As someone who's spent their professional life hiding behind the camera and forcing others to appear in front of it, it's daunting for me to have to stand in front of you today. But to borrow the title of a popular self-help book, it's important to feel the fear and do it anyway. And cliched though it might be, it's a useful thing to carry with you as you launch yourselves on the next stage of your life's journey. All of you on the brink of your future careers will no doubt be feeling some measure of excitement, fear, and uncertainty. The humanities are a bit of a dark art, and while some of you may already know what you want to do, others of you may have no clear idea, and that's fine. You can be certain that Sussex University has given you an excellent foundation on which to build your future. It's taught you to question, to research, and because of its unique interdisciplinary approach, it's trained you to make connections, an ability that's crucial in helping us understand the world far beyond our own personal experience, and an ability that will help you in whatever it is you choose to do now. Looking out at you, it's exciting to know that in this room we have some of the writers, teachers, filmmakers, musicians, composers, thinkers, and journalists of tomorrow, and I hope only a very few estate agents. I've had a long association with this university. I studied here, so did my brother, and 4 years ago, I was one amongst the proud parents at this very graduation ceremony, watching my own son receive his degree in English literature. He's now a chef in a first-class London restaurant, and very sweetly in the audience today. No one can tell where an English degree might lead you. For him, his ability to study, research, question, and experiment has seen him rise fast through the culinary ranks, and he's probably one of the few chefs in London to have a copy of Dickens in his back pocket. If you can see someone next to you reddening with discomfort and muttering about embarrassing mothers, that's probably him. The scriptwriter William Goldman once said when talking about Hollywood, "Nobody knows anything." That pretty much holds true for life in general. So with that caveat, indulge me in sharing with you a few of the things I've learnt since my time at Sussex. Here's a manifesto of sorts. Take action. Don't wait for life to happen to you. Try things out even if you don't think you'll like them. We often don't understand the purpose of what we're doing until later. That's why it's important to do things, get out there and grab the world by the scruff of the neck and say an emphatic yes to life. People need projects, otherwise what's the point of it all? Don't give up. To be creative, you have to keep your self-belief going, ignore the voices in your head telling you what you're doing is rubbish, and manage rejection. Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm." Often, the best things emerge from dead ends or wrong turnings or failed efforts. When I graduated from Sussex, I applied to the BBC Graduate Trainee Scheme and didn't get on it. A couple of years later, I began what was to become a fruitful and successful 18-year career at the BBC. Much of life is like being in a boxing ring. You have to roll with the punches, refuse to lie down, and get back in the ring, however much you're hurting. So bounce back and be curious, ask questions, and don't take no for an answer. Nora Ephron urged women graduating from Wellesley to be the heroine of your life, not the victim. I think we can extend that to the men here too. Tell tales. If you're in the business of telling stories, which may well be the case for many of you here, whether through music, film, or literature, take the time to find your voice and discover what it is you want to say and why. Telling stories is a primal way to try and make sense of the human condition, and because there's a certain amount of method acting involved, it allows you to live many lives simultaneously. So take note of everything around you, because it's all material. Today is your day, a celebration of your achievement in graduating from university, and a day that marks the beginning of an exciting journey along a long and winding road full of fascinating discoveries and the odd pothole. And really, it's all about the journey. Above all, remember you're Sussex graduates and that you have a duty to challenge the establishment and break the rules. dare to be different and make a little trouble out there, but in a good way. Follow your passion and listen to your intuition, and don't let fear hold you back. Finally, be authentic and compassionate. Don't eat processed foods, drink freshly squeezed juice, and do yoga. It's good for you and will keep you fit for the road ahead. My thanks once again for this great honour, and my best wishes to all associated with Sussex University. Thank you.
I call upon the Deputy Head of the School of Media, Film and Music, Dr. Kate Lacey.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you graduands in the School of Media, Film and Music. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Film Studies, Keishna Allen, Cambridge. Khalid Al-Saleh. Jonathan Bromley. Matthew Deacon. Rose Greenwell. Jack Gunby. Tamsin Hicks. Edward Kahn. Rachel Cooperman. Jamie Lavender Brown. Rebecca Lunato. Martha McIntosh. Felix Malcolm Still. Francis Moulton. Thomas O'Driscoll. Cara O'Neill McAleenan. Alexander Redmond. Gabriel Reith. Gracie Shuttleworth. Jonathan Warlick. Kate Wood. Young Sue. For Film Studies and French, and also jointly awarded the prize for the Best Film Studies dissertation, Catherine Malden. For Film Studies and German, Rebecca Halls. For Film Studies and Spanish, Rebecca Turner. For Media Practice, Sarah Al-Ali. Kerry Aldam. Abigail Austin. Jessica Ball. Kwame Buama Abwadri. James Bradley. Joanne Branwyn. Lu Chang. Jiashini Cheng. Bethany Christie. Victoria Clarkson. Francesca Cronin. Samuel Curtis. Rachel Davis. Rosie Day. Summer Dean. Guillaume Dubin. Scarlett Dudley Smith. Connor Farrow Guy. Stephen Philby. Hannah Ford. Holly Funnell. Also awarded the prize for the Best Media Practice Final Year Project, Robin Furtado. Ryan Goebbels. Jack Grand. William Hone. Ryan Howard. Lara Ingram. Arbab Khan. Matthew Kingdon. Zheng Yi Li. Rebecca Legister Anderson. Paige Lidbury. Fiona Lightfoot. Jipeng Lin. Louise Linehan. Shiqian Liu. Zoe Mallet. Emily Moore. Thomas Nelson. Miro Niemi. Man Poon. Rebecca Ramsden. Martin Rombach. James Runacres. Jack Severin. Callum Savage. Kate Scott. Sarah Scott Campbell. Lewis Scrafton. Daniela Sierra. Kieran Sullivan. Natsuko Takasago. Ella Thomas. Tiffany Wan. Also jointly awarded the prize for the Best Film Studies dissertation, Daniel Wardle. Ava Wilshire. Yin Wu. Yali Shin. Han Shu. Yuan Yao. Yoshi Drang. For Media Practice and Theory, Stephen Liasis. For Media Studies, Lucy Balance. Katrina Baranowskaite. Rosie Barrow. Anna Batrachenko. Sophie Bridge. Jack Bridger. Jordan Burns. Darren Chapman. King Chung. Catherine Crawford. Ryan Davis. Natalie Fedden. Georgia Greening. Look Ho. Richard Hodges. Oh. Sorry about that. Richard Hodges. Opal Jordan. Sarah Collar Alonso. Chun Hai Kung. Alexander Ladyman. Lok Lam. Wing Lee. Elizabeth Medhurst. Kamila Mutalopova. Charlotte Mule. Danielle Olivier. Peers. Corey Pellat. Alexandra Perks. Ying Poon. Ellie Powell. Misha Powell. Ray Pritchett Page. Jodie Rawle. Jodie Rich. Lindsay Rogers. Gisela Scheppel-Vader. Louise Smale. Anka Taku. Lily Usher. Waylon Wong. Richard Webb. Xiting Wong. Amy Bell Chambers. Taylor Bowden. Ewan Briggs. Grace Cummings. Lauren Day. Also jointly awarded the prize for the Best Cultural Studies dissertation, George Dickinson. Well done. Catherine Fletcher. Saiful Islam. Zachary Lintz. Nectaria McWilliams. Gabia Prince-Fichuta. Christopher Reedy. Adam Robinson. Erin Robinson Kane. Jana Shah. For Media Studies in Italian, Olivia Giacon. For Music, Helen Anderson. Zara Buck. Catherine Carson. Also awarded the prize for the best mark in a final year music major option, Jennifer Considini. Grace Ellero. Georgia Ellis. Catherine Evans. Edward Fraser. Michael Gould. Melissa Hubert. Alexander J. Naomi Köster. Also awarded the David Osmond Smith Prize for the Best Music Dissertation, Thomas Lindman. Well done. Alicia Malice Goulbourne. William Morris. Lilo Murumaji. Michael Parsons. Ben Pitt. Tom Reed. Andrew Stewart Buttle. Priya Vitani. Lewis White. For the degree of Master of Arts in Creative and Media Practice, Chun Chun. Xiaobao He. Yan Yang. For digital documentary, Gandan Young-chi. For film studies, Robert Willis. For journalism and documentary practice, Jacqueline Fancini. Alex Philpott. Vice-Chancellor, I will now present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Barbara Droth. Francis Hubbard. And Jane Elizabeth Trays. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the list of graduands from the School of Media, Film and Music.
Thank you, but I don't think that was for me. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you graduands who are unable to graduate with their school. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology and Languages, French and Spanish, Sasha Flatto. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Spanish, Tamara Knights. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Art History and French, Sonia Gonzalez Guilionu. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Italian, Abigail Futrell.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Spanish, Anisha Venkana. Vice-Chancellor, all the graduates have now been presented at this ceremony, and the moment has come for the formal conferral of degrees of the University of Sussex. I therefore ask you to confer their degrees on all those presented at this ceremony and to the other graduands who have indicated their wish to graduate in absentia.
Did you get enough love? Did you get enough love? Did you get enough love? I confer degrees on all those referred to by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor. Congratulations.
Well, 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 you made it. Congratulations. What a performance. And well done, mums and dads and families and friends. Truly embarrassing. Many people have helped you along the way to make today a reality. And I'd like to offer my special thanks to families and friends for the support that they have given you, their sons and daughters, partners, spouses, other family members during their time at Sussex. We're aware that many of you will have made great sacrifices to help your loved ones get to this point today, and we offer you our most sincere thanks. Graduates, I think you should thank each other for the friendship and mutual support that you will have experienced during your time at Sussex. Although graduation is a day for celebration, for some of you there may also be moments of sadness, especially parting from close friends, your flatmates and classmates, some of whom may be travelling back home many thousands of miles away. On the other hand, there may be the odd colleague that you're glad to see the back of. Finally, there is another group of people that have helped you get here today, and they are your lecturers, supervisors and mentors, many of whom are celebrating with you here on the stage. Come on. Well, that was terrific. Thank you. So what does the future hold? Some of you I know have a future well mapped out. Congratulations to those who've already secured jobs in your chosen area of work, and good luck to those who are still in the job-seeking process, or have just not made up your mind what should be your next move. Pushing the pause button and taking some time to reflect is never a bad thing, providing it doesn't go on too long. And congratulations to those of you who've decided to proceed on into postgraduate studies. I hope that some of you will have been able to take advantage of the Sussex Graduate Scholarships, which are available to all Sussex graduates who achieve a first or a 2-1 in their undergraduate honours degree. And finally, I want to thank again our international students for being such an important part of the Sussex family. We've welcomed you as highly valued guests to the university, certainly not as immigrants, as our Home Office still insists you are. You make a vital intellectual contribution to our university, and through your presence, create a global community on campus. After graduation, we believe you are our best ambassadors when you return home to your own country. Now, at this point in the ceremony, the Chancellor would normally offer some modest homespun advice, very much along the lines that he did in the video, but of course he didn't have much time to go into detail. Now, one of his favourites is that it's okay to make mistakes. That's normal. But just don't keep making the same mistake again and again and again. That's plain stupid. He also advises you to eat more salad. And if you boil your vegetables, never throw the water away. Use it to make soup. Now, I shall resist the temptation to add to this list. I suspect you get enough advice from a variety of sources, perhaps too much at times. The only thing I would say is that never let go of your dreams. Your dreams are yours, and no one should take them away from you. They don't always come true immediately, but with vision, courage, and persistence, you can make dreams become a reality. I hope that your experiences at Sussex have extended way beyond the limits of your formal degree studies, and that they will have gone some way to prepare you for the future. We are fully aware of the financial sacrifice that you have made to get here today, but remember, in those darker, gloomier moments, that the evidence is clear. UK graduates in the long run are happier, healthier, and wealthier than their peers who did not have a university experience. I hope also that you will be able to take our values, such as freedom, tolerance, equality, social responsibility, and honesty, forward into the next stage of your life. I would ask you to remember the multinational community that you have created here at Sussex, and build on those experiences as you go out into the wider world. Sadly, we still live in a world where poverty, catastrophe, and conflict abound. We all have the responsibility to play our part to promote societal change, and I look to you and your Sussex experience to go out in the world and really make a difference. I often like to show a video during graduation, and on this occasion I thought it would be good to hear some student voices. And we asked our students to reflect on their Sussex experience, to consider the future, and to send you a farewell message.
Emotional.
Nervous. Terrified.
Proud.
Excited. Nervous.
Very, very emotional.
Very scared.
I would say it was fantastic.
Proud.
On my first day at university, I was really eager to get going.
The peer.
The diversity of the people who live here.
Good people, good weather. When the sun's out, you just can't date it.
The rain.
Comedy festival. The beach. Brighton as a city. I like the idea of multiculturalism, but also I like the nightlife. It's really beautiful.
Comprehensive.
Really high standard.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Crazy.
Excellent.
Pushing the boundaries, but being applied in the real world.
It's excellent. The research quality is so good. It's so good.
I would describe the academic experience at Sussex as rewarding.
One rule.
Racing a car that we designed at Silverstone.
Childcare centre.
Reopening of the Attenborough Centre.
The family accommodation.
The refurbishment of the undergraduate physics labs.
Biggest success this year has been winning varsity, in which we beat Brighton University in almost all the sporting events we played in the course of the day.
Exploring other culture.
Coping with stress.
To work with a group of people.
Practical skills I need for my career.
You know, struggling with our own fears. How to deal with a lot of different people. Respecting different cultures and values.
It just has taught me just to stay strong whatever happens. You just have to carry on doing what you love.
The big life lesson I learned at uni is that money disappears surprisingly quickly.
Hopeful.
Relieved.
And excited and happy.
Begging not to trip up. Encourage one to push their boundaries.
I just hope I'm not the one that falls.
Accomplishment.
Yeah, on my graduation day, I will feel sad. Like every adventure will come to an end.
Congratulations, graduates. The world is your oyster, and if you can see, it's not the greatest day, but there's always silver linings to aim for, so just try your best, and it'll always come through.
Congratulations to all of my colleagues graduating today.
What's coming next is going to be a blast.
Well done, guys. You smashed it.
Congratulations to all graduates and also parents. It's the end of our journey, but it's the beginning of our future. Congratulations!
A really big thank you to all the students who took part in the movie and to Carrie Prue and her colleagues in communications team for putting it together. As you think about your new life that will begin to unfold when you leave the ceremony today, I would ask you to keep some time and space in your heart for Sussex. You will always be part of the Sussex family, and it's likely that we will need you in the future, perhaps more than you will need the university. You will, of course, be joining an illustrious group of alumni, many of whom have made major contributions in the worlds of politics, government, academia, the creative industries, business, international development, and so on. You name it, and you will find Sussex graduates worldwide changing lives and making a difference. Our alumni relations team will make sure that we stay in contact wherever you might be in the future. And for those families here today with previous generations of Sussex alumni as members, please call by at the alumni desk and say hello. And finally, let me take this opportunity to say again how proud of you we are and offer you our sincere congratulations. I wish all of you every good fortune for your chosen futures and hope that your experience at Sussex has gone some way to prepare you for the next stage of your life. My very best wishes to you all. I now declare this congregation closed.